New York just ended a 53-year championship drought, and procurement teams across the state are riding the same energy into the back half of the year. Today, we have 5 contracts this week, all out of, you guessed it, New York. We're topping it with a contract that's $325,000 for advertising by an agency with a 3-year term. If you are not watching what agencies put out to bid, you're guessing. And this is not a week to guess. I'm Abby Souffrant, state and local government contracting strategist and founder of A&L Business Solutions. Every week, my team pulls a national data set of SLED opportunities, not federal, and I give you the 5 that you actually need to pay attention to. This is what this show is about. Let's get into it. 4 out of 5 contracts this week are marketing, public relations, or strategic planning engagements. 3 of them are coming out of the same New York tourism ecosystem with the exact same question deadline. The anchor opportunity is an advertising agency contract worth up to $325,000. It's structured as a 3-year relationship, not a one-off campaign. New York is having a moment right now. Championship parade, citywide energy, eyes on the city. The agencies in this area are using this data, are preparing to absolutely capitalize on exactly this kind of attention. When an agency separates strategy, public relations, and advertising into 3 different RFPs released in the same week, they're not shopping for a one full service agency. They're building a bench. That's your opening. You don't need to be doing everything for this client. You need to have the best answer to one piece of the puzzle and position yourself to expand once you are inside. Contract number 1 out of the state of New York is for an advertising agency services with a nice budget of $325,000. This is a waste reduction and recycling public education campaign for a 3-year term and 1 major requirement. WCAG 2.1 level AA accessibility compliance built into every deliverable. I hope you know what that means because I have no idea. However, the right vendor already understands ADA digital compliance and knows how to deliver disciplined, budget-conscious creative, not flashy campaigns, not consumer branding, public sector execution, monthly budget reporting, regular process and progress meetings, and this is a long-term accountable relationship, not the one and done campaign that many agencies tend to put out there. Your pipeline lesson for this: when an agency names WCAG 2.1 AA compliance right in the RFP, they're telling you exactly how they're evaluating their vendors. Compliance literacy becomes a part of the actual score. So before your creative work is even reviewed, you need to make sure that you are compliant with what they're looking for, right? That makes sense. If you don't already have an accessibility statement and examples showing your actual expertise and experience, build them now. Accessibility is just a checkbox. It's becoming a differentiator for you in this industry. Contract number 2, again, coming out of the state of New York, marketing and advertising agency service with a budget up to $200,000. This tourism agency wants a strategic partner, not just any old vendor. They're looking for support across brand positioning, media buying, programmatic advertising, analytics, and content. They already have technology in place, existing assets, existing platforms. They're looking for someone who can step in, not start over. This is a seat at the table, not just another marketing project. Now, your pipeline lesson for this RFP: whenever an RFP says strategic partner, not simply a vendor, pay attention. This isn't marketing language. It is a scoring signal. If your proposal reads like a list of services instead of a growth plan, you have already lost. Show up like you're staying, like you actually belong at the table. Contract number 3, again, in the state of New York for strategic planning services. Their budget, $30,000. This contract creates a multi-year strategic plan that supports 2 other tourism contracts. I wonder what those contracts are. This is for stakeholder interviews, surveys, facilitated workshops, a polished strategic plan. Now, the right vendor simply isn't just a consultant. They're an experienced facilitator who understands destination marketing. Now, this is the smallest contract of the week, but potentially the most valuable relationship. The lesson for this contract is never overlook the strategy contract because it pays less. The organization that writes the strategy often defines how every other vendor gets measured afterward. Win the strategy seat and gain visibility before the larger contracts are even awarded. Contract number 4, out of the state of New York, Public Relations Agency Partner Services. Their budget is $70,000. This tourism organization wants an earned media partner to manage press trips, media familiarization tours, and an annual editorial calendar. They need relationships with travel media. That sounds awesome. Lifestyle media, food and beverage publications, not simply someone writing press releases. This is the 3rd RFP from the exact same organization, released on the exact same week. Now let's get into our lesson. 3 RFPs, 1 client, 1 week, 1 deadline. If you're only bidding the PR opportunity, mention the other 2. Show them that you understand the bigger initiative, even if you're only proposing 1 piece. Contract number 5, again, finishing up our top 5 out of the state of New York, is for faculty appointment, reappointment, promotion, tenure, and sabbatical management platform. The budget is whatever you put inside of your proposal. Now, this is an enterprise higher education software platform. They need it to be designed to be managed for their faculty workflows, from tenure to promotion to compliance, documentation, and everything in between. The ideal vendor already understands higher education governance and academic environments, not just generic workflow software. Your lesson for this type of contract: when no budget is published, your leverage happens during the question period. Ask thoughtful questions before July 1st. These questions help shape the scope. And the more that you ask, or the more intel you provide, especially towards your expertise for your firm, the better the outcome can potentially be for you. Vendors who skip the question period bid on price. Vendors who participate help define the architecture. I'm calling this one the championship window. New York waited 53 years for this moment. Most vendors wait just as long before acting on an opportunity. Attention windows don't stay open forever, neither do procurement opportunities. Here's what many vendors miss. The strategic planning contract has the smallest budget, but it establishes the success metrics everyone else will eventually use and be measured against. If you win that contract, you're no longer just another vendor, you're helping define the scoreboard. If you're pursuing the advertising contract or even the public relations contract without reading the strategic planning RFP beside it, you're walking into a relationship without knowing how success will be defined. That's a lot risky. The Knicks did not wait for the perfect season. They took the window when it opened up. Now, I want you to do the same. Whenever you see multiple RFPs from the same agency released on the same week, tag every one of them. Read the whole picture before you start writing your proposal. That's the gem. If you've ever submitted a proposal only to realize later there were 2 or 3 related RFPs from the same agency you never even taken a look at, that's not bad luck. That is a pipeline gap. And that's exactly what our pipeline audit fixes. My team maps every active and upcoming opportunity from the agencies you are already targeting. We identify connected RFPs like the 3 we covered today and build a 90-day bid calendar based on your actual capacity. And you'll also receive a complete agency relationship map, a prioritized bid calendar, and a one-on-one strategy with me to walk through everything. New York waited 53 years for this moment. It is their moment. Don't wait on yours. The link is in the description below and it's pinned in the comments. Book your pipeline audit and assessment before next week's contracts drop. I'm Abby Souffrant, and I'll see you guys next week.